So it is currently storming here in Oklahoma, but the light was just too good to pass up. So I've got borage, sunflowers, chives, corn, and my peas are really taking off in my cinder block garden. My raised bed is starting to show some colors with some beautiful blooms and sedum. I'm really hoping my poppies will take off in the next couple weeks. That way I can get some more color in the garden. My water trough garden is doing way better than expected. It is just full of carrots and lettuce and pollinator plants. They're starting to get there. My live teepee is starting to take off. I've got some of my perennial pollinator flowers fallen over, so I need to tie those back up. But this half where the peas and those pollinator plants were planted are just really growing great. I've finally got some beans coming up, and hopefully some cucumbers here soon. Overall, unless you know what you're looking for, the garden looks kind of a mess. I always kind of think that with my asparagus. They've still got one more year before I can harvest, so they always look like weeds, but they are healthy, strong, and they're growing. And going into the hygge garden, we've got some onions and peppermint, my little water tower. We've got lettuce and celery is finally taken off. Tomatoes. And we might actually have some strawberries in the next couple weeks. So I like to start my tomatoes in these tin cans that my fiance brings home from his restaurant job. But we had a few that were obviously doing so good that I decided to transplant into this basket. It still gives them plenty of drainage, but they have a little bit more space to grow out. These are a cherry tomato variety, and hopefully they'll do fine without transplanting again, just in this wicker basket. So one thing that I learned from Roots and Refuge is when you are transplanting tomatoes, you need to plant them deeper than where they sit right now. So you would plant it up to its first stalk. So when I transplanted these into this wicker basket, I planted them up to the leaves. So hopefully their root system has enough opportunity to grow even deeper to make them more substantial plants. There's just something about sitting in the greenhouse when it's raining. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is so peaceful.